Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up this table as a horizontal table in Excel, and then we're going to do a scatter plot. So you select on the cell. I've got it bold up here, so it's going to type the title in bold, age in years, and then I'm going to type the second title, hearing test score. Okay, so see how it goes over the cells. What we can do is we can go up to this point here and we can double click, and that'll move it to the as wide as it needs to go. Okay, now I'm going to put the numbers in. Now to move across, you can use your arrow keys or tab. Alright, and then I'm going to do the second row. Okay, and you notice that in some of the numbers they've dropped the decimal, so we can fix that by highlighting, click and drag with your mouse, hover over it, and then right click, go down to format cells, and you want number, and you can change the decimal places. So I'm going to say 1, so that automatically sets, before it was 4 and now it's 4.0. Okay, so now I'm going to do borders. You can go up to this button here after selecting, and I like to go more borders. There are quick keys, but I'm used to doing it this way, so I want an outside border of the selection that I've got at the moment, and I want thinner inside lines. So I'm going to pick this one, and I can press, oops, I don't want that one, get rid of that, inside lines. Okay, and it didn't, maybe they're too faint to notice. Let's try a different one. So go back up here, more borders, let's pick this one. And we go OK. Oh, that's better. Alright, so there's your table. Now to turn it into a scatter plot, again you select with your mouse left button and you drag with your trackpad or just drag your mouse. And then you go insert up here in the green tabs, come across to the chart section, and you want that scatter plot looking one, and we want the one without the lines. So okay, so first of all, we want to change the title, make some changes to our graph. So let's just call this age versus hearing test score. Something like that, that'll do. Alright, now I want to get rid of, or let's do the axes first. So I can double click on the x-axis and go across here to the format axis tab and press on the little histogram axis options. So at the moment we're dealing with the x-axis because that's the one I clicked on. I can change the minimum, so just having a look at it, it looks like maybe a minimum of 25 might be good, so I'm going to say 25. And 60 looks pretty good as a maximum. If I wanted to, I can change this major number here. So as you can see now, it shows these numbers change in 5s instead of 10s. If I change it back, you'll see that it is back to 10s. So I'm going to change it to 5s. Okay, so now looking at the y-axis, I can do the same. So this is already up. Minimum, I could say 1. I'm going to leave that because that's pretty reasonable. Okay, so you can see that there is a negative, I would say weak to moderate negative linear association between age and hearing test scores. Okay, now let's look at adding axis titles. So you select here in the background so that the whole outside is highlighted. We go up to, if this is not up already, you go design, add chart element. And this is where if the chart title's not up there, this is the chart title. If it didn't come up, you can add that. You can add your axes titles. So primary horizontal is your explanatory variable. So that would be, hang on, why didn't that come up? Chart title, axes title, horizontal. Okay, so now we can click in there and change it to what we want. So I'm going to say age in years. That's the explanatory variable. And add another chart element. Axis titles, we want primary vertical. And now we can go in and add the response variable, which is hearing test score. Okay, and that is our scatter plot.